Hey guys, Zarvan here. I am just doing a quick video to show everybody on Craftland why this stuff really needs to be reset. So, I'll start off by showing how you get loads of money from doing very little. First, take a pick. You should probably use a Fortune 3 pick, but it really doesn't matter. Ready it, and just like spam, basically. And I'm not using a mouse pad, so I can't really spam very well, but I'm still getting a massive amount of obsidian, and you don't even have to have a very high mining skill to do this. So now Super Breaker is worn off, and first of all it farms mining because I just leveled up even though I have a very high mining skill, so it should take forever to level up. But the worst part is that I just mined 4 stacks of obsidian, and there's even more up there. And all I have to do at this point is press U, select obsidian in the shop, and then sell however much that was. And I just got another 7,000 coins. So all I have to do is go into the end and do that a couple times, and suddenly, boom, I have more money than anybody really should have on any server. Alright, here we go. I'm about to show you a seriously screwed up part of the other leveling part, and this is just insane. First of all, I'd just like you to appreciate this really creepy skin. That is the side of his head. I have the same skin, and there's all the heads are the same. It's really creepy. Just wanted to point that out. Anyway, so you can kill someone in a few hits. Right click with your fist again, then punch someone 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, and he's dead. That really should not happen. It's a lot worse on mobs, and it levels up incredibly quickly. You don't even have to right click. You can just, oh damn it, there's a zombie here. Anyway, kill that zombie. You can level so quickly that anybody with a few mobs or a single spawner can get to the point where they're dealing far too much damage very quickly. And it's not even that skillful, because all you have to do is sit in front of a grinder and do this. Alright, so here's axes, and axes is great, it's fun, but it's so overpowered that it's not fair. Now, look at this. Look at the damage going down on my protection armor. The whole idea of PvP and protection armor in general is that it protects you, but you're supposed to be able... It's just a precaution. When you go into battle, even with protection armor, you die. It takes your armor. It does deal your damage mostly. But it still should be dealing you damage. Instead, with axes, it just kills your armor completely, which is hardly fair, and it's incredibly overpowered. Now, efficiency is also affecting it. Using an efficiency axe, you can kill someone with full protection 4 armor in no time. After looking at all those glitches, you may be asking yourself, how's the economy on this server? Is it incredibly screwed up? Is it going okay? Well, let me answer your question with a couple chests. Diamonds, these are all level 50 enchants. Spawners, completely full, and that's just not spider spawners either. That's ghast spawners and blaze spawners, chicken and pig spawners, cow spawners, moa eggs, chain helmet, plasma, dungeon rewards. This isn't... It would be okay if it were just, for instance, maybe 2 or 3 players who spend all their time doing dungeons and collecting diamonds and doing things like that. But everybody has this. Absolutely everybody. And a lot of it comes from spawners because, I mean, if you look at the thing that just popped up there, those are people who aren't really trying very hard, and they get 193, 129, 112. High score for the hunt is over 2,000. And those are just ordinary grinders. My grinder is fine, it was built by a number of people, but everybody has one. Everybody. And they're all incredibly fast. I mean, this is just from when I've spawned here. If I sat here for a good 5 minutes, the server would start to lag quite hard. Which is dangerous for the server, it's dangerous for players, and it doesn't require skill, I suppose, is the big part. It's not the kind of thing with spawners and grinders. It doesn't show off your abilities just to be able to stand here and hammer on a mouse and get XP. And the problem is that it's already been done. Everybody already has all this wonderful grinder stuff. But there's not really any way to fix it unless we just simply wipe absolutely everything. Which is personally what I want. I want a complete wipe so everybody can start all over again without seriously broken grinders and just have fun and play like everybody is supposed to play. Let me address the main opposition to the wipe. The biggest player who really doesn't want the wipe and is very vocal about it is Killgun. And Killgun's a great guy. He's built some pretty impressive stuff. He's got some sway in the economy, and he's semi-rich, but he doesn't want to wipe, and mostly it's for reasons like I like my shop, I like my items, but everybody likes their shops, and everybody likes their items, but the problem is that at a certain point it just becomes boring. There's nothing more to do, and at that point we have to address it to try to bring back all the players. We've had many players quit because they have nothing more to do. They have 20 stacks of diamonds and everything's available and they can buy everything, and it's just there's not a whole lot of fun anymore available without a wipe. So to conclude, if you agree with my arguments or my statements or whatever, please go onto craftland.org, click suggestions, then reset with a question mark by Handman1991, and then just select wipe everything. It's the best for the server, I believe, and I think that my main argument is that aren't you, as a Minecraft player, a player who is successful, a player who has stuff, aren't you capable of getting all your stuff all over again? Isn't that half the fun? I mean, if you used a broken economy to get what you have, then don't you feel a little bit irresponsible? And if you didn't use the broken economy, then there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to regain everything you had. And it'll take time, and it'll take effort, but that's what everything that Minecraft is about. It's about putting time and effort into your stuff. And your creations may take a while to rebuild, but there's always room for new stuff. There's room for people to do what they've always done. And the fact that absolutely everybody has a crazy amount of beacons, and everybody can afford to have huge beacon palaces everywhere, all over their strongholds. Just it shows that it's like a forest. At a certain point, it becomes all old growth, and everybody they've achieved their potential. And if smaller things can continue growing, then you have to cut it all down and start over. Just look it up. That's actually how old growth forests work. It's a really bad metaphor, but just look it up, okay? Okay, good. I also want to show off a screenshot that I've been promising Civics I will show off for, I don't know, maybe 4 months. So, here we go. He was in my bunker, and Vapus moved it, and it turned out to be in the smack dab middle of a bronze dungeon. And so there's a boss that couldn't be moved, and it's still there. It was entertaining, and we had fun. Also, I believe that I just pronounced Vapus the way it's supposed to be pronounced, but if not, I'm sure he will inform me. So, thanks for watching, and if you agree with my whole video, then just vote for a reset.